Hello, everyone. I'm Dana Perino, along with Judge Janine Pirro, Piers Morgan, Jesse Waters, and Greg Gutfeld. It's 5 o'clock in New York City, and this is The Five.
I can tell you who the real garbage is, but we won't say that. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Donald Trump turning Joe Biden's garbage insult towards his voters into campaign viral video gold. The former president rolling up to a rally in a big, beautiful MAGA garbage truck wearing a garbage collector's orange vest. And still wearing that bright orange vest when he stepped out on the stage in Green Bay to defend his supporters, saying that they're not trash.
250 million Americans are not garbage. I said, well, should I leave my suit on and put it over the vest? But that doesn't look very good, right? That doesn't look good. So I said, all right, look, let me take it off. And then I actually said, I climbed into the truck, but so I said, how the hell do you get into this truck? It's way up high. It's a big one. This was a beauty. So I had the adrenaline going, and I made it. Then I gave a little news conference from the front of the, they asked their wise guy questions and everything.
Kamala cannot be happy with Biden's garbage firestorm. Yesterday, Vice President Harris said that she's spoken with the president, and Donald Trump was having some fun earlier, imagining what that conversation was like.
What the hell are you doing, Joe? Please, Joe. I'm trying, Joe. I'm at a big disadvantage. I'm at a big, they say I'm not smart, no, and then you go and you make it more difficult for me, Joe. What are you doing, Joe? Well, that's the way I feel, because that is the way it feels.
Janine, I called you Janine. I used to call you the judge, but Janine, if a campaign is a card game, then Trump was given this card, and he played it very well.
He played it so well. He is the ultimate showman. He is the happy warrior. He took something that was garbage and turned it into gold. And, when he put on that garbage vest and he got in that truck, I remember last night looking at it and saying, oh, my gosh. Who would think of that? Only he would think of that. Only he would do that and actually get up in the garbage truck and look like he's having fun, look like he's comfortable, just like he was in McDonald's. But then the left, instead of, I don't expect them to see the humor in it, but, he's not going to let an opportunity pass. And then when the left said, I think it was Norah O'Donnell, she said, Trump pulled a campaign stunt. Proof his supporters are giving no grace to a gaffe by President Biden. Grace? A gaffe? I mean, Biden has been trashing Trump supporters since the beginning. We've been called everything from MAGA extremists to fascists to Nazis to deplorable. We clean to God and our guns. I mean, this is something that they've been doing for a long time. And whatever Biden has said about us in the past is indicative of his state of mind. And so when The View says what was it? It was a tongue slip. No, Biden thinks Trump is Hitler. And we are Hitlerians because we support Trump. So, Kamala could never do this. She could never roll with it. We knew it from the Al Smith dinner. We see it every day. And, I think the timing couldn't be better.
Yeah. Well, nobody puts together a media montage like the Five producers. Let's play this for you. This is a freak out in the media.
Riding around in a garbage truck does anything for Donald Trump, or wearing an orange vest on stage that is only supplanted by the orange on his face.
Then pulled this campaign stunt, proof that he and his supporters are giving no grace to a gaffe by President Biden.
They are trying to milk this for every single drop that they can.
I think it's really sad that he's appealing to the working man, like the blue-collar worker.
Very same news media that ignored all the times Donald Trump has called American citizens and American voters scum and garbage.
The other thing, I thought you might get a kick out of this as a former magazine editor. Lawrence O'Donnell was upset that you didn't understand grammar to know what a singular possessive was.
Yes, I will get to that in a second. I'm not going to spend any time on apostrophes. You know what's amazing? I'm going to imitate CNN's Daniel Dale. Even I don't know if he's done this yet, but it really wasn't a garbage vest. That's a high visibility safety vest he was working. I think we need to point that out. I don't think you can vote for someone who would pass a high visibility safety vest off as a
Garbage vest.
Garbage bag. You know, Joe calls Trump supporters trash, and Trump shows up in a garbage truck. Thank God Joe didn't call them a-holes, or Trump would show up dressed like Jesse.
I saw that coming.
All right, so O'Donnell says we should show grace. Biden's garbage comment was misconstrued based on the apostrophe. But that didn't stop, the misconstruing didn't stop Joe from pumping out the most divisive hoax in history, the Fine People hoax, right? Which initiated, people don't remember this, that initiated Trump is Hitler and his supporters are Nazis. That all came from that's the tentpole hoax that went on for 4 years. It's the reason why Joe ran. So I don't have time to copy edit the commander in corpse. Neither he nor the press took one moment or any grace to check what Trump had said in Charlottesville, or they didn't take any grace about any of these rumors, from the Russian hoax to drinking bleach, whatever. We know they treat us terrible. The problem we have, whether it's being called deplorables or irredeemable or garbage, it's coming from the top. This isn't from the comment section of a YouTube clip of Fox and Friends, right? This is the Democrat leaders calling this out. And what it does is it makes it harder and harder for friends and neighbors and coworkers to return to normal life after an election. We used to live on this really cheesy notion, which sounds stupid, love thy neighbor, but it's now love thy neighbor unless they vote for Trump. And you don't love thy neighbor when it's good. It matters when it's bad. It's just like the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. It's not for hellos or goodbyes. It's for bad words and bad hombres. And what they're telling you is that in these situations, the bedrock of society, which is love thy neighbor, it's a societal contract that we all have, so that when something bad happens, you go back to life. If your team loses, you know, you're mad, but, you know, then you get back on and you do your normal thing. What they're saying is that it is actually immoral for you to have any kind of connection with somebody with political differences, because to them, the political is always personal.
That was well said. There was also a personal attack in there against you, Jesse, so I will give you a chance.
Well, good thing Biden didn't call supporters a midget, because
you used the, oh my God, you used the wrong word.
You're not allowed to say that?
You can't say the M word.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Little people.
Little people, I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
So, but Trump is a meme, and now half my staff is wearing garbage vests.
Yes.
Did you guys see?
Yes, I saw it
Half the
today.
staff's in garbage vests.
They're actually safety vests.
And you guys remember when he got shot, everybody was wearing the ear bandage? Yep. Or when the mugshot came out, they were wearing the T-shirts. Or they're eating the dogs. He has a way of just generating this throughout the country, which is free. He doesn't even have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's earned.
And I don't know, maybe Piers could help me remember this. When was the last time Kamala Harris won the news cycle?
Yeah.
Maybe a month and a half. You're thinking 60 Minutes, Bret Baier, the hurricane.
The debate, maybe.
Maybe the debate. I mean, but you've just had a whole trend of bad news cycles. And what Trump does, he'll turn a 24-hour good news cycle into a 48-hour good news cycle. And the media helps, because the media will attack something pretty smart and then make themselves look stupid. And then he'll divide the other side of the media, because half of the media is going, he's an idiot, he looks stupid in an apron. And the other side of the media is giving him credit for going to McDonald's. Or I don't know, another Republican that could pack the garden. Or, this is pretty smart that he did this in less than 24 hours. He's got a truck on standby. So he's able to kind of divide the media, which is smart, because they work really well when they're speaking from the same script. Now, the venues that he's putting himself in, a truck, a drive-through window, at a football game, these make him likable. This is not the fascist that everybody says he is. He's fun. He's not a fascist. And he looks young. He looks fun and young. And now he's a great storyteller. Who tells stories like the way he tells these stories? And it's almost humble. He's having a hard time getting up the stairs. Was Hitler making self-deprecating jokes? No. He's talking about how this suit, the vest was slimming on him. I mean, that's hilarious, and it's relatable. And
I
that's
would
the
love
kind
to
of thing.
see Hitler do a routine of
Pull the tape.
Yes.
All right, Piers Morgan, great to have you here.
So nice to be back.
Welcome here. What do you think about the garbage
First of
insult
all,
and the stunt?
Great to be back in New York as a Dodgers fan. So let's just get that on the record. I know.
When did that happen?
Shots
Sorry.
fired.
Only team I've ever watched is the Dodgers. So
I thought you were a cricket guy.
I am. But, you know, we always say that cricket is baseball for people with brains. And I'm joking. But it's good to be back. I was checking last time I was here, I think it was like midsummer, what's happened since then. Because at the time, we were all thinking, this could be quite a boring presidential race. We're all bemoaning how dull it was going to be. And I just checked, 2 assassination attempts. The Democrat nominee forced out because he's senile, but remains president of the United States. Trump has served at McDonald's and driven a garbage truck. Biden's biting babies. Kamala's chucking him under a bus when she's not talking word salad. This is just in 3 months. This has become an insane presidential contest. And I want to salute you, because we thought back in Britain, the last 5 years, we've had about 18 prime ministers. We thought we were nuts. This is off the charts nuts. So congratulations to the United States. But fascinating to watch. And I think you've all touched on it. But, you know, I remember doing Celebrity Apprentice with Trump back in 2008, the first series of that, which I won before you asked what happened.
Nice.
And I remember thinking at the time, the guy's a marketing genius. Yes. He's a marketing genius. And this strategy now is playing absolutely to his best instincts, which is, how do I make myself look relatable to regular people when Kamala Harris inexplicably is doing the Hillary Clinton playbook of elitism, of pop stars, of Hollywood, of going from joy and love, and we're all going to be happy families, to you're all Hitler and garbage and everything else. And the stark contrast of regular Dom doing his regular stuff, even though he is an actual billionaire, is incredibly effective. And I think, we'll see, but I think it's going to win him back the presidency. Right. If it happens, the greatest comeback in political history.
And timing is everything in the last few days here.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.
Stunt, stunt, gaffe, gaffe, deplorable, deplorable, supplanted, supplanted, apostrophes, apostrophes, misconstrued, misconstrued, copy edit, senile, senile.
Thank you very much. So this outfit, you know, is when he called us all garbage. How stupid! What a stupid word. That blows deplorable away, don't you think? Of course, I thought irredeemable when she said deplorable or irredeemable. I thought irredeemable was actually worse, but deplorable seemed to catch up. But this garbage stuff blows it away. So I'm in this beautiful plane. I'm enjoying myself. I have a wonderful suit on. And one of my people came in and said, "Sir, you know, the word garbage is the hottest thing right now out there. The hottest thing out there. Sir, would you like to drive a garbage truck?" Now, we're about, 30 minutes from landing. We had to do this pretty quick. I said, "It's sort of cool, though, isn't it? Because, And I said, I think that's okay, but, I don't feel comfortable wearing a suit." And they pulled up this garbage truck. I don't know how the hell they did it so fast. I have very capable people. They put a big sign on the truck. Did you see it? I think they showed it. Yeah. And then they said, Sir, we have a vest. I said, well, should I leave my suit on and put it over the vest? But that doesn't look very good, right? That doesn't look good. So I said, all right, look, let me take it off. And then I actually said, I climbed into the truck, but so I said, how the hell do you get into this truck? It's way up high. It's a big one. This was a beauty. I said, you didn't have to buy it that big, right? You have to get it that big? They brought this brand new, gorgeous truck, wonderful driver. He looked like Cary Grant in his prime. You know who that is? This beautiful driver. And he drove that big thing up. And I said, man, this is bad, because now I have all the cameras are all watching. Look at all the fake news. They were, most of them. No, most of them, many of them were there. And I'm saying, oh, boy. You know, one little mistake with these guys and your political career's over. You can't even. So I said, man, if I don't get up there, this is going to be very embarrassing. These stupid people, they'll say, he's cognitively and physically impaired. And I can't do that when I'm alongside of this great athlete. I got to get up to that. So look, the first stair is like up here. I'm saying, shit. So I had the adrenaline going and I made it. I made it. And then I gave a little news conference from the front of the, they asked their wise guy questions and everything. And then we drove about 2 feet. I got out, got into the plane. And then I got in the car and I'm driving over here and I have this still on. And I come into the arena and I say, where's my jacket? I want to get out of this stage. And they said, it would be unbelievable if you could wear it on stage. I said, and I said, no way. I got 25,000 people standing outside. I got all these people here. There's no way I'm wearing it on stage. They said, oh, okay, sir. I said, get me my jacket. But if you did, it actually makes you look thinner. I said, ooh. And they got me. I said, I want to wear it on stage. When they said I look thinner, I said, in that case, I'll wear it on stage. I may never wear a blue jacket again. I may go in this. They said that was the word, that was the key. Sir, you look thinner. So anyway, we had a little fun about a very serious subject. We had a little fun about a time where our country is not having a lot of fun because we're not doing well as a country, but we're going to be doing well very shortly. I promise you that.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.